Like, if that didn't jump, that's why I feel like this nigga Gentle crazy. Like, this mid-tier, first-year student is banging you, nigga. Don't go in this school.
Yeah.
You're going to lose your life. I'd be like, you know what? It's time to go home. Let's go rob a convenience store.
That would be fucked up. If you were to go into a fucking a middle school or a high school, thinking that you about to go up in there like steal a candy bar or some shit, one of the random ass kids just comes out and starts beating your ass.
And he's just like, hey, bro, what you want? And like, you running from your life from this nigga. Where you going, nigga? Like, I'd be like, damn, bro. I'm like, well, how old are you again? Oh, I'm a first year. And like, he know who Midoriya is. He's like, oh, you had one nigga on the thing, so he know that's a first year. I was like, yeah, nah, it's good. Like, what happened if he'd have ran up on Sun Eater? And then you would have got caught, nigga, that's it. You'll be in jail right now.
She got everything, cause she bang with us. Hook her on the team, bang. She a little button for the cameras. We got everything that you need.
And now let's go on to My Hero Academia. Any highlights that you guys wanted to bring up from it?
I am not caught up. But
In
listen.
the words of Trippy Red, I don't support that pedo shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Assuming that she's actually underrated, but she looks like a fucking
She
baby.
a whole ass kid.
So we'll call it pedo.
Yeah, that nigga, I mean, I guess it ain't his fault. You know what I mean? Like, Gentle is who we talking about. The girl.
You don't know Gentle. You don't see him.
Oh, Love Lover. Is I guess her name, Love Lover. She like.
She on some ludicrous shit.
Yeah, she crazy.
AKA Love Lover. That's his name.
Yeah, she like, I guess is a stalker by nature. I guess it might be part of her quirk.
Yep.
And so apparently whoever she loves, she can multiply once a day or something.
Whoever she loves the most.
Oh, the most? Yeah, once a day she can like
Give him a super boost.
give him a hyper boost.
Basically, the more she loves you, the stronger of a boost she'll give you.
Yeah, and so like she boosts that nigga Gentle, but like I feel you, he can't control that she love him, but he definitely don't seem like he doing anything to deter that shit, and she definitely look like a preschooler. Mm-hmm. And so like if my nigga Gentle is smashing that,
Whoa.
I don't support that pedo shit, bro.
I don't think she's a kid, considering that she wrote a whole ass dissertation paper on her love for a random nigga in school.
She crazy.
Okay.
But they was definitely kids in school at that point.
I think they were in high school.
I don't know, man. Maybe.
But, I mean, maybe she is still high school age, even though she looks like a fucking baby, in which it's still pedo.
She definitely a middle schooler, bro.
Nigga, you ain't writing papers in middle school. Well, whole ass books.
If you a psycho, like, fucking stalker chick, you might. I ain't never been a psycho stalker. I ain't got enough energy to give no motherfucker in 8th grade that much time. But I feel like if all you did was live and breathe a person, you know how much energy you got as a kid? More than an adult, I'm just right. I fucking love, nigga, I love the way your buttons is button. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck can you write about a person that much for? Like, I couldn't even write that much about my girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, girl, I like the way you, I don't know, zip your pants up. Like, that's some weird shit. But I'm not crazy, so that's why.
I mean, it's kind of fucked up that Buddy knows that she was stalking him and shit. He's like, yeah, it's kind of obvious or whatever, but...
Yeah, shit, that nigga Gentle is just like, cool, you got me a child stalker. Like, you feel me? Think about this, just think about it. If you was a rapper, imagine being like some famous rapper, and there's some little ass kid that's like, I'm your favorite fan. Nigga, I love you. Let me just hang around with your ass. Would you be like, okay, I guess, or be like, you know what, this is a situation I don't want to get myself into. Maybe we shouldn't do this.
I'm gonna be like, nigga, you got school. You supposed to be in school right now.
She's like, no, fuck that shit. I'm gonna be out here stalking you. Either you can let me stalk you from outside, or you can let me in this motherfucking, let's like I do some dangerous shit.
Yeah.
Don't try to leave, nigga. Cause I'll find your ass. Like,
Cause I love you.
Okay.
And then you just get strong as fuck.
yeah. Hell of a boost. Imagine if she loved All Might.
we could also add on the fact that she revealed her power to him, and what she was probably like, damn, low key, I could use you. That's probably the main reason that he has it with him.
I think that nigga just needed somebody to hold the camera.
Damn.
I'm gonna be wanting it. He was like, damn, this selfie shit kind of hard. I can still less shit because one of them I gotta hold the camera. Wow. He a creeper. I can't fuck with that nigga. But his powers raw as hell though.
But in the shot, that Deku was smart as fuck with the way he was fighting though.
Yeah, he definitely got that nigga with the like. So what happened? He
tricked his ass multiple times.
He made like he can make shit bouncy, but let's just say a barrier. Let's call it a barrier. He made a barrier in front, and then Deku bounced off of it. So he made a barrier to the side, and he shot an air cannon off the original barrier to hit that nigga in the chest.
No, so he can anything he touches can become rubbery. Mm-hmm. Anything, air, wall, people.
He can make air?
No,
I don't know about people.
But yeah, if he touches it or whatever, he can make like a little barrier. If he did like this or whatever, then you made this little patch of air right in front of me, rubbery. So if you were to try to punch me or whatever, your hand would like bounce back or whatever. So essentially, while he was running from Deku, he was creating like little bounce patches or whatever, so he can get to like a certain location far away from Deku. Fucking Deku jumped over and he was like, okay, so he bounced off this part right here because it stays bouncy whatever he touches for a certain amount of time before it just turns back to normal. Okay. So Deku kind of memorized where his bounce locations were.
Oh, so they're not visible?
No, they're not
visible.
Still there. Because
okay.
It's just bouncy. And basically he saw that Deku was still coming after him and okay, I guess we just gonna spoil that Deku's gonna have a new attack where he basically flicks or whatever.
I kind of saw
without fucking his hands up.
Oh, no. Yeah.
And which Deku was like running up on him like this or whatever, and which the guy's gonna put up a barrier, and Deku was like, nah, nigga, bounces over here, so that he also puts up a barrier right here, so he can block from the front and from the side. And then while he has this barrier right here, Deku bounced over here as if he was going to shoot at him this way, which would have bounced back, but he was like, no, I'm going to shoot this other barrier that you just put up to block me from that direction and have it bounce off and come and shoot your ass in the front.
Banked a hit. Okay.
Yeah, so
the nigga got strats. Deku come in like...
He been had the strats.
No, not this. This is a come up.
Bro, I feel like he definitely can strat harder than that. Because when he took that little plate thing in the first contest they had and like blew all them shits up, that was a harder strat than that. You know what I'm saying? To get in front of what's some other niggas? Ice Homie and Bakugo. Yeah, that was like Deku done had the strat since the jump. So yeah, I would expect him to get a little smarter with it. Like, he definitely smarter with these shots, because before he was just like, I'm breaking fingers, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, you know.
Nah, I agree with you.
I get it, his strats did get a little better, but that's been his thing. He definitely got the strats.
Yeah, actually, for a while now. I mean, even in that fight where they first had the Noma. When Noma versus that All Might, like when they were on the boat. I mean, that was like all his strategy too. I mean, he's been coming up with like decent strategies, like from day one. Yeah. Like whenever he's been in a bind, he's been pretty much the one coming up with like a victory solution. So
he's gonna be a Shikamaru as All Might nigga.
Yeah,
legit.
And the crazy thing is like he detained them niggas so quick. I was like, he really on some like hero shit. Cause like I feel like Gentle is a harder hero or villain than that Goop nigga from the first episode.
Goop?
The Goop nigga from the first episode. Like he was like that green gooey monster.
That one that controlled Bakugo. And like
the one that like was consuming Bakugo?
Yeah.
I feel like Gentle a harder villain to stop than that guy. And Deku like really stopped that nigga in seconds. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about?
What you mean Deku stopped him?
Stop Gentle in seconds. I said Gentle is a harder, like going from first episode to where he at now, Deku had nothing he could do against the goo creature.
He still run up though.
Yeah, you know, he still run out and lose. But now compared to stopping Gentle, he did that shit like that really. I don't think that Gentle fight wasn't hard. He was just like, oh, you're annoying, caught him. But now Gentle went Super Saiyan on that nigga, so I don't really know what's about to happen. he might catch the L. But the thing is, I don't think what Gentle know is Deku wasn't trying to drop that nigga. Yeah, he really ain't trying to go hard. So if this nigga go Super Saiyan, like, he gonna get beat the fuck up by Deku. Like, that nigga might lose his life. He need to just go ahead home. All right, bro. Hey, I'm like, you know what, Love Lover? This nigga right. This UA shit ain't what we want, because this nigga not even the top student. Let's go home. Like, this nigga a first year mid-grade student, and he just banged us. There's real heroes in there. Let's go home, because this ain't what we want. Like, if that didn't that's why I feel like this nigga Gentle crazy. Like, this mid-tier first year student is banging you, nigga. Don't go in this school.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose your life. I'd be like, you know what? It's time to go home. Let's go rob a convenience store.
That would be fucked up. If you were to go into a fucking a middle school or a high school, thinking that you about to go up in there like steal a candy bar or some shit, one of the random ass kids just comes out and starts beating your ass.
And he's just like, hey, bro, what you want? And like, you running from your life from this nigga. Where you going, nigga? Like, I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, well, how old are you again? Oh, I'm a first year. And like, he know who Midoriya is. He's like, oh, you had one nigga on the thing, so he know that's a first year. I was like, yeah, nah, it's good. Like, what happened if he'd have ran up on Sun Eater? And then you would have got caught, nigga, that's it. You'll be in jail right now.
For pedophilia. Fuck you mean? Not for stealing shit. Not for trying to bring it to the school for pedophilia, nigga. Put this ass under the jail.
What do you do with that candy bar, though?
I don't think he know what he's into. Yeah, but that nigga definitely went Gear 4th, though. Ooh. He 100% bouncy. I wouldn't be surprised if he get the flying and shit on that Luffy shit.
I mean,
he definitely Gear 4th.
He should. I just don't understand if did he? I think he has to touch something before he can like bounce off it with his foot. Because I don't think he can just use his feet to just make something bouncy right.
I'm talking about with the power boost. Like, I assume it's like a full power boost and that like maybe his powers mutate a little bit. But if it's just like, oh, they stronger but the same thing, then I guess. Yeah. Like, if they stronger but the same thing, he's definitely still getting dropped by Deku. Cause like none of the shit he been doing really been hurting that nigga. Deku just been like, oh, come here, nigga, I'm on your ass. Like, where you going? But
no, they can probably give him some kind of offensive capabilities.
I mean, it seemed like when Love Lover gave him that power boost, he just became a lot stronger and faster. Because he was getting pinned by Deku, and then out of nowhere, he just fucking just slid from under him and grabbed Love Lover at the same time. While Deku was still spinning around, he was about to chop his ass. So I'm assuming that he became on some Flash type shit.
Wow. Go ahead, Nick, the neck shot. Pause.
Damn.
Yeah, but Deku was like, nah, nigga. Even though I'm still spinning, I still got your ass.
Deku ass gang banging, bro.
Deku, he coming up, man. Don't sleep on him. He coming up.
Still sleep. He ain't wake me up yet. Bum ass nigga.
Wow. You always gonna be devil's advocate, man.
Like, here's my thing. Is he doing cool things? Sure. But what do you expect? Superman was basically like, here you go, nigga. Bow, you got the sauce. You better be great. He's doing some pretty mediocre shit.
Superman didn't put fucking strategy into his shit. He just, I'm stronger.
That's true.
I mean, Superman put in strategy because he's too strong. He can't just go around punching niggas or else he gonna destroy people in buildings and cities and shit.
Or himself.
So, yeah, he got some strats, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't gonna destroy himself by punching something too hard.
No. I'm talking about at least, from the get-go, he still had to control his own power. What I'm saying is that it's not, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you should be dropping some more respect on Deku's name too. I mean, actually like seeing this progression through the chapters I've been running down, it's like,
I ain't got no respect on this nigga. Well, he doing the same shit he been doing. Look, low-key, more niggas have came in clutch for Deku than Deku came in clutch for himself. Them gloves, like, we could be like, the gloves are the real thing, how he can do the shits.
The only reason he said we do is because he
got some tech.
another uniform.
During the tournament, the girl that made
yeah, I mean the last update I saw with her was she helped out his legs.
Yeah, she made some gloves now.
Yeah.
So really, she more of the clutch factor than him. He been doing the finger shit since day one, low key. I mean, And even every time he do figure out a new move, some nigga helps him to that. They be like, hey, think about this. And then he be like, oh, okay, yeah, and do some shit. So sure, he's smart, but really, I don't want to put more respect on his name because he ain't getting it out the mud. You don't see nobody helping Bakugo. Then he was like, hey, bro, give me these arm cannons because I thought of that shit.
But he's applying this shit in a high-risk combative situation for the first time, and he's doing very well with it.
That's his character. He a smart nigga. He an on-the-fly thinker.
Exactly. So that's worthy of high props. How to be as adaptable as he is, to just have somebody tell you, hey, try this shit out. And then he's trying this shit out and perfecting it. Well,
I feel like
it looks like perfecting
This is what I feel like y'all doing. I feel like there's a kid that gets good math tests or math grades. And you're like, hey, good job on that math test. Then this nigga gets some new math and he do good on it. And y'all like, hey, good job on that math test. I'm like, all right, bro, I see you doing good at math. But what's up with that English though? Oh, yeah, no, bro. I fuck with Matt. Like, Deku, sure, he's doing cool things, but it's still the same type of cool shit. Like, where the rest of it at? I want to see his nigga go 20, 80% cow and blow some shit up. He can't do that yet. I want to see this nigga just overpower. Fuck that thinking shit, nigga. You got the power of Superman. Show me that you can do some shit with it and just straight up overpower it.
Isn't that gonna take time for him to do that? He has to build his body up to be able to take that shit.
Okay, I get that, but why you giving this nigga props over shit that he already been doing? This nigga just been getting A's in math since the first episode. So when he do good on his math test, I'm like, hey, good job, it's still good. But I'm not about to put no hype on it like you a god.
Well, we know that he's not even close to being the smartest kid in the fucking class though.
He may not be the smartest on some like book nerd type shit, but he definitely got the best strats out of anybody in the class.
The best combat strats?
Second best, because I put Bakugo ahead of him, but yeah, best combat strats out of class. Second best out of class.